Today I'm going to talk about why expats choose Philippines for retirement. I'm going to interview expat Richard from Australia. This interview takes place in the world famous Angeles City, Kokomo's on Walking Street. If you haven't tried Kokomo's, I think you have to try it. You have to try it before you die. Another expat chooses the Philippines for retirement. Why wouldn't you? I'm here in the world famous Angeles City, and we're on Walking Street, Kokomo's. It's a great place. I have to try it. And I'm here with Richard. Richard's from Australia. I have this video series I've been doing, and it's titled, Why Expats Live in Angeles City. Richard may or may not live in Angeles City, but he might set up camp here just for a little while before he finds that sweet spot somewhere in the Philippines. But he's definitely gonna retire here in the Philippines. He's made his mind up, and he's traveled all of Southeast Asia over the last 8 years, and Vietnam is second in line, but he's pretty much made up his mind. Philippines is the place.
Yeah, I just feel comfortable here. I mean, and why wouldn't you?
We talked about it earlier, though, but it's the English is the number one reason you fall in love with the Philippines. There's a little bit of barrier that from some of the other Southeast Asian countries. Angeles City is an easy place for expats to fit in because you can set up camp fast. If you were just gonna stay here for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and then travel every week to find that place where you want to live permanently, you can find a reasonably priced place here in Angeles City, and you can do it fast, and you can feel comfortable doing it. Okay? Food. We just finished eating at Kokomo's. Richard had Filipino food. I've been eating Filipino food all day. I eat Filipino food at my house, but usually when I come to Angeles, I eat American food or European food because Angeles has a large assortment of restaurants. But you can get any kind of food you want in Angeles. And another reason why expats would live in Angeles City. Now, grill bars, can you do them?
Yeah, I do have one that I particularly like, but I do it because I'm on vacation, so I come to Angeles, I have a little bit of a party, and then I head off into the wild and explore the Philippines.
Probably.
Yeah.
And guys don't necessarily go to grill bars and have sex. They do it just to socialize and sit next to a pretty girl and
They play, the bar I go to, they play good music. I'm friends with all the bar staff who are all male. But yeah, usually what I tend to do is I find one girl that I find attractive and I like, and I make sure that I look after her with tips and I give her drinks. Don't necessarily want to take them home all the time, but her job is to keep the other girls away. And she does a very good job of making sure that I'm left alone, and if I want company, she's always happy to sit with me, drink with me, we have a dance.
I think that's a great game plan because I do the same thing. I find what I want, stick with it. It's fine. It's
Comfortable and it's enjoyable. And
in the Philippines, if you don't find what you want, you can find what you want. You can move on.
I mean, everyone has a job to do, and the bars are there to give entertainment and make money, and the girls have to earn their money. So my advice is always find one, stick with one, patronize one, and she will show you around during the day. She will tell you where to shop. She will show you how to get things that you might not.
Another reason why expats would retire or live in the Philippines. Now, we talked about this earlier. You were married, I was married. The Philippines is easy to find your wife, your girlfriend. Bottom line.
Oh, dead easy. I don't think I was here 10 minutes before I was approached by at least 2 girls. So, and I wasn't doing anything but sitting there having a drink. And they smile, they say hello. If you talk to them, then you strike up a conversation. It's very easy. I've been approached by girls in the mall.
The part of the reason I make these videos is because I get messages, email, comments from guys all over the world. They have no idea that the Philippines is a meeting place. And it can and will change your life. It's worth coming to the Philippines on a vacation. See if you like it.
Well, just the other day, I met a sweet 22-year-old smoking hot, like well out of my league back home in the West. Only to find out she was actually a single mother of 2 and 34. So it was a surprise to me, but
You could have found 22.
if I wanted to.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm older and I prefer older because then we have a chance, we can discuss things, they have life experience. So I'm interested in that as much as I am in friendship and companionship. But yes, I just found that their whole attitude to life, their attitude towards family, their attitude towards men, and their attitude towards their role and a man's role in a relationship, it's old-fashioned and it's refreshing, and I think that's what a lot of men want. A lot of men in the West feel left out and dejected by the society, where here is being a man is accepted and expected.
I think you said it all right there. Getting back to traditional values, and even though we're at the bar, you can find that in the bar too. I personally wouldn't look in the bar, but it can be found. And traditional values, it's not uncommon in Southeast Asia, but in the Philippines, it's guaranteed. Here in the Philippines, getting back to traditional values, it's easy to find old-fashioned traditional values.
And if I could give one bit of advice to people, it's something that I've learned here in the Philippines. How you start is how you finish. So from day one, if you lay down your expectations and requirements, and it's agreeable and accepted, then they stick by it. So find a girl who's got a job. Sure, you're going to pay for the house, the electric, the food, take care of that. Let her continue to make her own money, let her keep the money, and tell her simply from the start, if your family needs money, it's up to you to help them out.
Up front, we just have an agreement. You may not want to give an allowance, but if you're buying clothes, cell phone, whatever commitment you have to your girlfriend, you expect something in return.
Well, I think everyone wants an emotional connection and intimacy. I mean, that's natural for humans. So
Traditional values.
and traditional values. And you see some people, I've heard Western ladies say, oh, yes, but you just want someone who you can take advantage of, or who wants you for your money. Now, look, women are hypergamous all over the world. They want to find a stable man who can provide a decent, secure life for them and their family.
Richard, I want to thank you for having this chat with me today and finishing out your life the way you want to. And you want companionship and maybe leading on to more than that. And a lot of guys have given up on that in this world because they've had a sour relationship, or they've had 2 sour relationships. We're life.